Yo, what's poppin', everybody? This is another podcast with Aris P. If you enjoy this, please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get notified for other videos like this one. Thanks in advance, I appreciate it. This time I'm going to talk about the New York Knicks New Orleans Pelicans game that ended a few minutes ago in New Orleans. The Big Easy, that is. The final score was 123 to 117. The New York Knicks got the win. Devontae Graham is a player I like. I like him ever since he played for the Charlotte Hornets, and he had destroyed the Knicks a few seasons ago in Madison Square Garden with his three-pointers. And he was making like $4 million or something. I mean, come on. He was offering much more on the court, you know. Anyway, Mitchell Robinson was having difficulties facing Jonas Valanciunas, the Lithuanian. In the first half, the whole first half, Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett were doing the scoring for the Knicks. Especially Barrett was the best on the court the whole night. The best player for both teams. I liked how Valanciunas found ways to be available for an assist, to score. You know, it's amazing how the NBA discovered this guy playing for a small team in Lithuania. Just like they did with Giannis Antetokounmpo from here, from Athens, Greece. Devontae Graham and his floaters. Oh man, unbelievable. The Knicks were ahead by 16, but that differential decreased. So at halftime, the score was 63 to 59. Of course, the Knicks were ahead throughout the whole game. The third quarter started with Evan Fournier being in a zone. The Frenchman is a sharp shooter, and that's well known. And he proves it every time on the court, in every single game, you know what I'm saying? R.J. Barrett's layups are amazing. He's unstoppable when he's driving towards the basket. Great skill. Sometimes he uses the Euro step too, like Giannis. Anyway, the Knicks defense is worse than it was last season. But on the other hand, their offense got better in comparison to last season, and that's thanks to replacing Elfrid Payton with Kemba Walker and Reggie Bullock with Evan Fournier. The Knicks were steadily ahead throughout the third quarter. They were either 5 or 6 points ahead. Kira Lewis, I mean, the 20-year-old actually, he's a sophomore. And he portrayed his talent. That kid is fast. He's like Flash Gordon. Probably only Ja Morant is faster than this guy. At the end of the third quarter, the score was 88 to 83. The Knicks were ahead. Obi Toppin got into the game for the first time in the beginning of the fourth quarter, which was strange, but Tom Thibodeau has his reasons. Derrick Rose has worked a lot on his three-point shot, and he's a veteran. That's cool. You know, it's an honor for him. Jackson Hayes is another good sophomore, the center. He's a backup for Valanciunas. Yeah, he's in the backcourt. Kira Lewis, I mean, pick and roll, transition. I'm going to repeat this. This kid has potential, and he's only 20. Anyway, both teams were all about teamwork. That's usually great to watch. You know, that kind of basketball game. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks were pretty much the better team in the fourth quarter and throughout the whole game. Josh Hart's return for the Pelicans was good for them. R.J. Barrett was the best player for the Knicks tonight. Of course, as I said earlier, it's an advantage to have a lot of good players. This way, the opponents won't know who's going to hurt them. So the Knicks can be somewhat unpredictable, I'd say, especially this year, by adding those two guys, Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier. Herbert Jones, he was fantastic in the end. He helped the New Orleans Pelicans catch up. The same thing happened with the Bulls. The Knicks were ahead, and then they got either complacent or, I don't know, maybe it's because of fatigue or something. Taj Gibson, again with his experience, was crucial for the Knicks. I mean, I love that guy. He's amazing. He's 36. The Knicks got to start learning how to hold on to their lead up until the end. Even bookies knew that the Knicks were going to win this one, especially with Zion Williamson and Ingram out, you know, with injuries and stuff. Of course. Anyway, that's all, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks a lot for listening. Y'all be good. I'm out. Peace.